Kate Middleton and Prince William. The Prince and Princess of Wales reportedly got into a little bit of a fight earlier this year about Prince George's participation in his grandpa King Charles' coronation. Nevertheless, it appears that William and Kate were on the same side of this fight. Both thought that George's position as a page of honor may place him under excessive pressure, but as we saw on May 6, the palace ultimately prevailed and George appeared to manage everything with ease. Recently, there has been a lot of talk regarding George's prospective future at Eton, the 13 to 18-year-old boys' boarding school that both his father William and his uncle Prince Harry attended. George will turn 13 on July 22, 2026. If accepted, he would probably begin attending Eton that fall. William, Kate, and George were spotted visiting the prestigious boarding school in the early summer, indicating that George will probably attend Eton. Even though George won't start at Eton until the fall of 2026, boys who intend to enroll must do so by June 30 of the academic year in which they turn 10 this past summer. George's birthday is July 22. Not far from Eton, William will be in Singapore for his third annual Earthshot Prize Awards the same week that George will take his Eton entrance examinations. In order to be there for her eldest son as he takes the exams, Kate has chosen to forego traveling to Singapore with her husband. This will be the first time she has missed the Earthshot Prize Awards since the awards ceremony's inception in 2021, underscoring the significance of these exams for George's future academic success. Another dispute over George is reportedly building, but this one is reportedly about Eton, and this time, William and Kate don't seem to be on the same side. The source said that there's a lot of tension surrounding the choice to board George and that Kate is dead set against it. According to a source, Kate believes that sending him to such a stuffy, upper-crust institution will undermine their efforts to modernize the monarchy. Additionally, she will miss George terribly. They claimed that even though they had argued about it for years, he, William, has finally won. As they claimed, he wants to be just like his father, who of course attended Eton. The decision appears to have been made in part by George himself. Kate finally gave in, but she's still heartbroken about sending George depart in 3 years. She was horribly bullied at her first boarding school and can't bear the thought of George suffering through that, they claimed. Of course, the good news is that Adelaide Cottage is only 10 minutes from Eton. And although while it's boarding only, they claimed, it's still close enough that George would be able to come home on weekends. Queen Elizabeth liked to visit William at Eton for tea because she lived nearby at Windsor Castle. In addition to worrying that her family is being torn apart, Kate also worries that Louis and Charlotte will have to board in the future. There's also the worry that William will insist the other 2 kids be shipped out next, they added, a bit dramatically, but the sentiment is still there. Although Kate is aware that everything she is doing is part of her royal duty, she and her husband are now quite tense. The royal parenting manual has been virtually completely rewritten by William and Kate. In large part as a result of Kate's own upbringing by her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton. Dr. Tessa Dunlop, a royal scholar, stated that Kate has very much charted her own course in some respects, but she's an outsider. She's an incredibly successful import into the royal family and brought into the institution of monarchy, almost like no other outsider has, and reaffirmed its kind of conventional parameters, said one observer. There are 1,350 students enrolled at the $20,000 per term. There are 3 terms per year, all boys boarding school Eton. Additionally, there is a $500 registration fee. Prior to William breaking the norm, most boys in the royal family attended Gordonstoun in Scotland. William was the first senior royal to attend Eton, enrolling at age 13 in 1995. William's experience at Eton was incredibly positive. He forged a series of close friendships that endure to this day and, like his father's more grueling experience in Scotland, it instilled in him a resilience that has served him well, writes royal expert Richard Kay. William's mother Princess Diana's father and brother were both students there. William acquired a taste for freedom at Eton as well.